Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. It feels so good to be able to say that. You know, we haven't sat down like this in a while, so it feels good to say that. I filmed myself getting ready today. I did this little updo with this little glam. It's been a while since I've been able to like glam at my own pace. I typically do like a 20-minute mummy routine. I just missed zoning out and getting ready. There's a lot of chitter chatter today, just chinwag vibes, a lot of discussion. You know, if you were like me in a slump and you want some inspiration to get back to yourself, let this video be inspiration to you. Sometimes women tend to lose their identity, and so I just want to do more of this. Oh, Drea, remember this and feel good about yourself when you're editing it. I used to use Got To Be hairspray to glue my lace down. People used to always tell me why didn't I use the gel for years, and I was just like, this works perfectly fine. I go on TikTok nowadays, that's all I see, people using, well, they don't use Got To Be anymore, but they use like a spray. Also, I used to spray the lace on the top like that. People used to, now what do I say? I see you girlies doing that. At the end of the day, it's not about the journey sometimes in life. It's just about getting there. If you get there, you get there. Who cares how you got there? You got there, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I know someone's gonna be like, yeah, but like, Drea, your laces weren't good. It doesn't matter. It's been a while since I've done makeup for just me, like in the zone. I think for the last 10 months, maybe even 12, because I started this like in my pregnancy. I would always do like a mummy quick routine. I finally have time for myself to get glam and take as much time as I want. So let me see if I can do a little something. My plan is today, I want to do some sort of an updo. This is an old wig. I want to get so many new wigs now that Mommy's coming back on the scene. You know, I was fully in maternity mode, enjoying motherhood. Now I'm trying to get back to Drea. And I don't want to, because I've been talking about mummy for so long, I don't want to make this a mummy thing, but I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes in life when life pulls you out the game and you got to find a moment in time to get yourself back in. This is one of those moments for me. We all have those moments, not just mummies, okay? As I was saying, I got sidetracked there, but this is a wig that I've had for quite some time, and I've added layers to it. So it's one of those wigs that I do when I'm like trying to do like bombshell vibes, but I actually want to cut it shorter. Like oh my gosh, should we just cut it short? Maybe another day for another video, but it's quite straggly on the ends, and I just think maybe if I just went like short, like here, but then I just feel like I'm just giving into mummy life, and that's just not the vibe. And anyways, we're going sidetracked again. What I want to do tonight is something like this. You see how these curtains just sit like that? Okay, I used to do this hairstyle a lot before I got pregnant. Yeah, something like this, and then we do something like this. Now I know this is not really even the style anymore. People, we don't really do this. Do we still do this? I don't know. So I want to do something like this, like grown and sexy vibes, you know? Or we could go really like, okay, like actual bangs like that. But then I would have to tie this up more. I don't think so. Or we can do side part vibes and then do it one way like this. So I really love this wig because it always just gives a good swoop. I'm in my mummy era. Mummies love a good swoop. So something like this, and then again, updo. But do we need to do updo? But I think this goes. Babe, what do you think? This one or the other one? You like the curtains, okay? So baby likes the curtains, so I mean, I guess it's not really about baby. It's about what I want. Do you know what I mean?
I'm as you are.
I just think we need to revisit bangs for another day. I think so. Or we could just do like, I could just curl it and then just let it swoop. Oh, I just love when the hair swoops like that. Like, anyway, you guys get the gist. Guys, I really don't know. And it's really giving me a headache. Do I really need to even go out? But what if I did something like this? Like that. See, I like this if it's like, ooh, little swoop and a little, do you know what I mean? Like a little, like, don't look at me. Like, you don't know who I am. Like, Aaliyah. Like, back, forth and forth. Can I come over? But then, do you know who used to kill curtain bang? Beyonce. For my Beyonce stans, you even know the irreplaceable era when in that music video when her hair is like this, very girl next door, very curtain bangs. But you see how like it's like this, like you see how it opens and then it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I think we're gonna go. You like this one, don't you?
The one where you kind of put it up like that, whatever that is, put it up like that. Let me see. Yeah, boy. Wow.
This is the M for magical.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna go with the M. The M, okay, so for me, when I used to do this hairstyle, it was all about getting the front as flat as possible. Now the thing is, the girlies are killing it on TikTok, you know, like they're really like, this is how you do the hairstyles. But I could go on TikTok right now and just research this, but you know what, I've got faith in myself. I'm trying to channel into me, and so I want to try and get this as flat as possible. It's what's gonna get the curtain bang to lay as good as possible. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, So believe it or not, this is actually what you need to do with the curtain bangs. I know some people might not really agree, but this is what I do. To get my hair in a place that I like it, I push this all back like this. Trust me, trust me, trust me, guys. Hairspray it like this so it stays in place. I get one of these like brushes, mine's filthy, sorry. And I just brush this back like that. You don't have to do this, but I like to do this because because my hair's got layers in it, when it's time to like style it, it will just go like that perfectly. I don't know how to explain it, but this is just what I do. I'm just gonna like scarf this like here. I'm about to do my makeup and I don't want to get any makeup in my lace or in my hair. It's been so long since I've used my NuFace device. Oh my gosh, it's been a year since I've been able to use this. You know, in my pregnancy, I couldn't use this at all. This is like a hydrating thing, just to kind of prep my skin. I'm not even looking at the lens. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been looking at it. You find out. I feel like so unprofessional. Like that's just such a rookie thing to do. It just throws me off when people do that because it's an eye contact thing. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know how long I did that for. I'm becoming a bit self-conscious now. Oh my gosh, this actually feels like I'm living my best life. Some people even ask, does this even work? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, my neck is so sensitive. I don't know if they would even recommend doing it on your neck, but let me tell you something. One thing about me, when it comes to getting back to myself, the neck. I can't even stress how important the neck is. Babe, do you see a difference?
With that machine?
Yeah.
Not really.
Did I show you this already?
Yeah.
He doesn't believe it works. Men don't know the difference, man. They'll just be like, you look beautiful. And I'm like, yep, NuFace machine.
You look beautiful.
Oh, honey. Sometimes I feel like Dustin is kind of like, I'll just say he's such a good man, but he's the type of guy, I'll have no makeup on. My wig won't be on. In house clothes, okay? I definitely don't look like this. Like, just imagine just like 3 levels underneath this. He'll be like, baby, you're absolutely beautiful. I'm just so in love with everything about you. I'm like, is this a trap? You know what I'm saying? Is this a trap?
I'm obsessed. What do you want me to say?
Okay, honey. Thank you. Anyways, I'm off the market now, but you know those type of guys that will be like, I love you at any size you can be at. Like, eat everything. They'll be feeding you, fattening you up. Years go by in the relationship and you're 3 sizes, those type of people, no. And I do like that in terms of like, okay, thank you for loving me in all realms of me. But at the same time, I'm like, don't enable. Anyway, all right, I think I can see a difference. I'm using the Benefit Medium Deep Pro Palette Brow Kit, brow thing. I don't even know if they sell this. I literally found this in my makeup stash. So the thing is, I haven't actually gotten any new makeup. I've moved around so much in recent years. Like I was in New York, then I came back, and I was pretty much just like in hotels throughout my pregnancies. And I also don't know what's on the scene, like what does everyone use, so I don't know what to buy. I actually had to go through makeup that I had just like in storage that I hadn't used, you know, and I found this Benefit brow kit, and it's just like my go-to now. And I don't even know how people still do brows. Do people still do the set brow thing? I bet you in 3 months I'll be back to me and I'll know all the new stuff and everything, but like right now I'm out of the game. And also I'm one of those people, once I like what I like, I don't really need to dibble and dabble. And I feel like as well, makeup, the beauty makeup scene has also very much changed. Do you remember 2016 makeup, when like makeup used to reign supreme? Like we were all leaving the house with a cut crease. You know what else has changed? My self-care routine. You don't understand how much I prioritize my well-being nowadays. Oh my gosh. I love a clean kitchen. I love a clean living room. I love a clean home. I love laundry being done. Like I just love being productive so much. One of my favorite things to do people still do eyebrows like this? I don't know, but I still do it. Sorry. Whenever I want to do something and I want to procrastinate, I just think to myself, do it now. Do it now. Do it now so your future self will thank the present you. It is like my new favorite thing to do in life. Like I just love to be extra prepared. Everything just works out for the better. Like that energy to do something in that moment, you don't know if you're gonna have that tomorrow. So I just do it. You know what? I don't actually use beauty blenders all the time now. I actually use makeup brushes. I'm looking at the viewfinder again, I'm so sorry. My favorite foundation right now is, I don't even know if these things are still available, and I'm sorry if they're not, but the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. I'm in the shade N45, and I really do love MAC's makeup product. MAC Studio Fix is like holy grail. It's like what I grew up using anyway. And the formula isn't like bad, you know? It's pretty full coverage, like well, this is kind of full coverage. I've still got the pregnancy mask on my face. I remember like someone posted a clip from my vlog that I did about my postpartum period. And there was a clip of me fresh out of being postpartum. And someone took that and posted it on TikTok. And I haven't seen the video myself. I tried to search for it, but I think I might be blocked. I saw a few people like mention it. Someone like tagged me in it. Apparently people were like talking about what I look like postpartum. I don't know whether it's because I genuinely gave birth to a whole human. I could not care less about what people could say to me. The fact that I even survived alone, I praise God. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like one of those things that comes with pregnancy and being a woman. Like, I love that raw, and I love sharing that rawness as well. Like, yeah, and I had the pregnancy mask for a while. I mean, it's annoying, but I'm not like insecure about looking like that at all. Because I feel like if you're a black woman, you have a chance of dealing with that. Why would I be ashamed of like what comes with being a black woman? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, gonna go with concealer. NARS Creamy Radiance I'm using in Amande. Do people still use that? I don't know. I usually use the pot one for when I'm like going out on a day-to-day, because it's so much easier to just kind of layer on. Another thing I will say that's like helped with my wellness routine, I do this thing where I have to choose to wake up. Sometimes I really want to sleep in for another 20 minutes. I say it to Destin all the time, I'm like, you have to choose to wake up. You have to like make an active choice to get up and like get on with the day. I'm doing a bit of cream contour, and I use this LA Girl Pro foundation that I've been using for literally years. It's a dark foundation. I've mentioned it so many times. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm trying to figure out my style. I've always been sexy girl, you know, that's always been my vibe. I still kind of I feel like I went through a period, right? Let me just get all the sexy looks out of me, because once I have a baby, I know I'm not gonna be able to like do this. So I really took advantage of it while I could. And now that I've had a baby, not to say that I'm not gonna still be sexy, I think I will be, but it will be for like, you know, date night. So if I'm going out with my girls, like I remember before motherhood, I was sexy on a random Tuesday. Do you know what I mean? Like tits out, like ass out, all of that. But now less is more, and time and place, and I think I just got it out of me. Like I lived my life and I'm just happy I did. And when I feel like it, I'll do it. Like before, I felt like being sexy was like a uniform for me. Like it was just like, I'm young, I'm not a mom, I can do it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Now I think it's just like having a different MO. I'm trying to figure out my style now as, you know, in my early 30s, mama vibes, somewhat of a professional, do you know what I mean? Like wifey, all of that. Like what is my style now? And I'm not gonna go down the complete modest route. Like it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna give Jehovah's Witness. Like no disrespect to my Jehovah's Witnesses, I love you guys. My grandparents were Jehovah's Witness. I'm just not gonna like switch it up like completely. I hope I can figure it out soon, because I want to make more of an effort with fashion again. And I want to like figure out what's my style like with my body and everything. Because when I was younger, I just had a different like style because I was a lot smaller in size, and my weight has fluctuated a lot the last few years. Like, but I've definitely been thick, you know. Right now I'm thick, you know, and so I'm not as thick as I was like 3 years ago, but I am thick and I go up and down with my weight. So it's just like how I dress for my curvy body type, like for now. Things on curvier bodies, everything just looks like so like sexy. Like if you got a big bum, leggings on girls that have big bums just looks like a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like I know we can't help it, but that's the fact. And sometimes I just don't want to look like a problem. I think I'm also out of the like designer era. Like I remember there was some time where I just wanted the latest and the greatest, and now I have different kind of responsibilities. I just don't care for it. Just before I became a mom, it was like my favorite thing to do was to like buy drip, and now I really don't care for it. Especially because I used to think like, oh my gosh, when I get this thing, this is gonna like make me so happy. And obviously it did in the moment. The things that make me happy now is wholesome stuff, which has always made me happy in my life. Do you know what I mean? Like just simple things. Like don't get me wrong, if Destin got me a Chanel bag, I would be like so happy. Now if I buy designer items, it's more so because it's an item that I can have and wear for a long time, and not just like it's cool for a couple of years and then I'm like selling it on Depop, you know. There's things that I brought that I'm giving to Maya, so like things that I think she would appreciate like when she's older. Like all my small bags, in a couple of years, like when she's like walking, she can wear them like my wife's thing, you know, just like the little small bags that were trendy like a couple of years ago. But yeah, I just want to have stuff that like I can have for a long time. Like I want to build like staples and stuff, like a Neverfull bag. I know people kind of like shit on them, but for the last 20 years a Neverfull bag's been like cool little errands bag, do you know what I mean? And so I like using it for an errands bag, you know. At one moment in time it was my diaper bag. A quick little outfit from PLT, why not? Them buying little 2-piece, you know, to go out with my girls. Yeah, I don't mind that. I wanna like buy a jumper from like French Connection and just have that for like 5 years. A coat from Max Mara or Burberry or whatever, and just have that for so long. I don't want to like keep buying and buying and buying and buying next season. It's not sustainable. There's things in my wardrobe that I got from Pretty Little Thing like 4 or 5 years ago, and I still have those things. Do you know what I mean? Just because I don't wear them that much, so they kind of like lasted a while. Yeah, I love like a H&M, Zara, a PLT. Like I haven't really gotten the chance to buy stuff from Shein, and I know people have their thoughts and views on Shein. I haven't really bought anything from there, but I know like I have younger sisters that are teenagers, love a Shein because they just can't afford, do you know what I mean? They also love a Bershka, to be honest. I think you just have to do what's best for you at the end of the day. Thrifting is always the go-to, but even thrifting is becoming mad expensive. Like everything, I think just the cost of living in general is getting pricey. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at with my style. I'm still trying to figure out what my vibe is, but you know, I want to get my neck back a little bit more, you know. I swear, when you get around your partner, it's like when he's in town, I put on weight. When he leaves, I start losing it again. By the time he comes back, it's a cycle. Now I'm just trying to like stay on track when he's around, because can I say you've lost weight? He's been on a weight loss journey, and in the last year he's lost so much weight, 40 pounds. He'll be around me, cooking for me, cooking for Maya. We're eating good. He's still on his portion control. He'll go back to New York, talk about he lost another 4 pounds. Lost another, and I'm like, I'm putting on 2 pounds. Like I could see when my face starts getting round. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. Do you know what I mean? But like, listen, I was already in my big girl era. Okay, when I was getting sleep apnea, is it sleep? Oh no, apnea. Was it sleep apnea? Sleep apnea? Sleep what?
Sleep apnea.
Apnea. Guys, have you ever choked in your... Apparently that's when your heart stops, and I found out it was so dangerous. I used to cough and choke in my sleep. That was like the biggest sign for me to get my health in order. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. Postpartum, I lost so much weight. Oh my gosh, I was so skinny. And then Desta started coming around again, started cooking up. I'm like, man, just look at my whole plan. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my eyes. I just did my nose contour. I'm not gonna lie, I love good nose contour. I bring it up all the way to my eyebrows. The only thing I don't like about my nose contour sometimes is that you can actually see the lines. But to be honest, my man loves me anyway, and I can just kind of smooth it out on Instagram, it's fine. I'm joking, guys, that's just a little joke. You know, I have like dry humor, so like I say things very, and I hate that I have to explain it, but I think because I'm like international, a lot of people from different places, you know, watch me. Some people don't know that I'm being super ridiculous. Like an example of this, in the recent video I filmed with Destin, he's saying that he wants to be in an area with woods, and I'm like, we've got wood green. I say it so like I'm being so serious. Anyway, this is where my makeup's at right now. So I've got my base layer kind of sorted out. Once my makeup's here, this is when I start doing my hair. Can we just vibe while I do my hair, please? And I'm actually low-key very hungry. Scary, I don't have no snacks. Should I eat my snacks? Okay. Yeah. Let's free up this tight hair. Boy, please. I don't need it. All this shit, you can keep it. Quickly, do you see this, guys? Do you see this? All right, you see, because of how I laid it down, do you see that this is like sitting like that? I'm gonna use the hot comb to free up some more, but like keep it laid in place like that. You see this? That's what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? Like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You know those girls when they get silk press. All of this, you see this? This here, like this. See that? You see how it's still sitting there? See this? It's like I went to the salon, silk press. That's what you want. So now, when we curl it, it's just gonna... What are some of your favorite songs right now, guys? I feel like put me on so I can make a playlist and then I can react to the playlist. This is where the hair is at now. I really want to emphasize my contour a bit. Sometimes when I do eyeshadow, I ruin the look. I think I'm gonna just do brown eyeshadow on my lid. Or just like a dark eyeshadow. And I'm using this MAC palette I got years ago. And I'm gonna just literally bring that like, kind of like all over my lid. That's it. And I know you guys are thinking, Drea, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Because I'm gonna put on lashes anyway. I don't want to chance it with like eyeshadow. I just don't want to. So I got these packs of lashes. I'm not gonna tell you guys what they are. I got them from Amazon. I'm not gonna tell you guys what they are because I don't want these to sell out. They're my go-tos. I know, that's not nice. It's a pack of 5. I remember telling Destin the other day, I had these lashes that I had shipped while I was in the US. I don't know if I can get them again, and I found them and I got the link, and he literally brought me 5 packs of this style. And because they were coming from America, they were like triple the price. So excessive, so I'm not gonna run out for a while. These are like my favorite styles. They're just so me. You know when you get to a point in your glam, you're just like, okay, is there even a point to continue? That's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna bake a little bit more, just for that extra brightness. Then I'm gonna do bronzer. It's not that I don't want you. You know when hair gets in your lip gloss? Okay, now I'm gonna just open up my eyes a bit. I use the blusher brush, the brush I use for my blusher, and I put that in my eyes. I don't know why, it just opens stuff up. Alexa, stop. So I usually use like a roller brush for like the blow dryer. After hairspraying it and everything, I'll use this to kind of brush these little curls out, and then I will have these bangs sitting where I like. And then I want to bring color to my neck a bit. So I'm going to use my bronzer, the Fenty one. And I just feel like sometimes when I use my Fenty bronzer, I just use it like all over my skin. So I just feel like it just, obviously it's not foundation, but it's like, I don't know, it's just like a powder that brings everything together. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of highlight. Oh my gosh, this is like classic Gold Deposit by MAC. Yes guys, I still have this. This is one of those products that just lasts forever. Because who's gonna run out of like fucking highlight? Like hitting pan on your Gold Deposit. I'm gonna do inner corner highlight because that's just like my go-to. And I really do it like in the inner corner of my eye. I don't even do it in my inner corner of my eye. I actually do it like right inside where my side of my nose, like the bridge, because I just feel like that it opens up my eye a little bit more. Anyway, just a little bit of contour right here and right here to make my forehead just a little bit smaller. I don't know why I want to do that, but even if you lay with her, as long as you're asleep, she's not getting what you get to me. I'm gonna do bottom mascara because I think this was like my classic thing when I used to do my makeup all the time. Here we go. Yeah, that's a bit of me. Let me figure out edges and stuff because I've got these flyaways all over my head. It's really jazzing me up. Oh, I needed this for myself. I really needed this for myself because I haven't been able to do this in so long. This is me. This is a bit of me. You love it, baby? I'm ready to go do the damn thing. Wow, I haven't done my glam like this in so long. This is so pretty. This is just the beginning. We don't even know where this path could take us, but I'm happy I spent some time with you guys today, just getting ready, just hanging out, just trying to get back to it. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what else you guys want to see. Let me know what your current tunes are. We could do a video where I'm reacting to like you guys' tunes. It's been a long time since I jammed and I need to find some new music. I play the same fucking music all the time. I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh, to the moon and back. I haven't said that in so long. I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.